Hi, this review is for aluminum slide cover made by Flowkottu. It is available on Amazon with great after-sales support from the seller. After installing few of these and troubleshoot some with a back and forth discussion with the seller, they offer great support. So here I'm going to give some suggestions on how to assemble brackets and properly align the rails. Here you can see there are clear tubing that have replaced the ones that came with it. It's optional, just personal preference. Two on the inner side and two on the outer side toward the tailgates. Now drilling into the truck bed is optional. Some people may not prefer to drill. To close it, it's very easy. It comes with a strap. Just pull the strap, obviously. You hear the clicking. That's where it's latching onto sections where it attaches to. Where it stops. There are three stops. First one is obviously when it's closed. Right there. Then second one. Right there. And then there's a third one and complete open. To adjust the tension of opening the slide cover is on the right side right here. There's a little plastic screw. So what you do is you can use the hex tool, find the right size. I don't remember what size that is. So it comes with a tool that you can use. What you do is once you apply the tool right here, before you turn it, you got to push in while you're turning it. Push in first and then turn it. Clockwise is increase the tension. Counterclockwise is to reduce the tension. Now you can remember there's a bigger gear on the inside. So every little small turn right here, it only moves a tiny bit of the bigger gear inside. So you're gonna have to make quite a bit of turn. I would say probably 15 turns to start seeing the tension to release or tighten. So test it, don't overdo it. Just go slow first. When it comes to the cover of the housing, I had a bit of challenge aligning these three holes on each side to the proper screw hole alignment. I think part is because the instruction says to mount this cover at the end. But then what it does is there are two big bolts on each side underneath. It's hard to see right here. Right on here, right on the inner side. You're supposed to install those first while they're on the floor. Once you mount those, tighten those, and then put the whole rail up onto the truck bed with this weight pressing down. It kind of that little bit matters, kind of push the screw hole alignment out of alignment, if that makes sense. So my recommendation to do that, which I have tried it on different vehicles, is that while the housing and the rails are on the floor, and then you're trying to tighten both bolts on the floor, keep it hand tighten, not completely tighten yet. While they're on the floor, put the top cover on and align it properly. In that way, you can wiggle the side rail around to make it properly align on all 6 holes, 3 on each side. You can do it. It'll align properly. And then install the screws, secure the top cover. You don't need to leave the cover out. Then once you move the whole assembly onto the truck bed, before you do that, then you come here, secure the screws on the bottom, hand tight, or just tighten out without breaking the plastic, and at the top as well. Then that's when you move the whole assembly onto the truck. Now when you have the top screw of the bracket loosened, make sure both sides of the rails, left and right, both sides, are secure a little bit, just a hand tight on the screw, and then have somebody hold one side and kind of wiggle it. Make sure it only has a little bit movement, like I mentioned earlier, just a little bit. While we wiggle, make sure both sides of the wheels will not be pushed out. You want to have a little bit of wiggle room, just a tiny bit, so it won't get jammed up. So once you have done that, tighten the most outer one, the bracket, the first one, tighten it. Recommendation is for the L bracket, before you secure the top, go ahead and align the L bracket so where the top is parallel or level to the top side rail of your truck bed. So it's parallel to it, level on top. Okay, and go ahead and secure the side bolt. This bolt first, this one. Once it's secure, then you place the top rail down and lightly secure, just lightly hand tighten the top. And once you've done that for all either two brackets on per side of the truck, or three, either way, tighten it the side first and hand tighten the top and close the cover. And close the top cover. Once you have your top cover closed, wiggle left and right. Make sure that both sides of the wheels not sliding, and make sure they stay in place. And the top cover, it should wiggle no more than 1/8 of an inch wiggle room. Now, if there are too much movement, lateral movement left and right, they risking a chance of popping it open while driving on a bumpy road. I mean, it's not really likely to happen, but there's a chance. So you don't want the gap to be too big anyway. If it's too small, it may risking into the cover being too tight and not gonna open smoothly. So once you've done all that and it slides open properly, that's when you come in here and tighten the top securely.